What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This video is actually going to be a mixing style video. I'm going to actually bring up mixing tips that I've learned. I'm going to title it like Mixing 101 or something like that. But before I go into the tip,
hey yo, what the fuck?
I'm going to make a beat from scratch, and I'm going to use that beat for the tip I'm going to tell you guys. So here we go in FL. Quick side note, if anyone knows how I can quickly change my FL to look cooler, please let me know. This shit looks basic as fuck, so let me know what I can do. I'm going to cycle through these loops I got here, and I'm going to add drums real quick and make a beat in like 10 minutes. And along the way, I'm just going to mention what I'm kind of doing and provide just some like beginner level tips for you if you're like don't really know FL that well, or even if you do know FL pretty well, you've been working on it for like a year, some of the tips I say might still help you, so just pay attention or not, or just chill and vibe. That one might be cool. Alright, cool. I got the melodies outlined. I'm gonna drop pattern one right here, drag it out to only 4 bars, and just duplicate it over. I'm duplicating by Control and B, and just doing it a bunch of times until it reaches the end of the melody. Once it reaches the end here, it's just gonna loop back to the beginning. I set it up like this so that I'm not losing interest as I'm making the beat, so that as I'm doing the drums, the melody's already changing. This is just like a rough version of it. It might change when I end up outlining it out. So I'm gonna go into Cody's Kid, grab a collab. So I'm gonna add in this plugin called NLS Bus. Literally all it's doing is adding some distortion while also driving up the gain a little bit. Kick time for the kick. I love this kick. This kick is slapping. I'm literally just gonna copy over the 808. So I'm gonna do Control C, Control V, Shift D, Alt K, enter. So we got the beat basically done. Right now I'm just gonna make all these melodies unique, add some effects to them, outline a little bit, and then I'm gonna get into the trick. At this point, I can mix it, bring up the gain, and that's it. What I'm gonna show you guys is the little bit of mixing that I do. For starters, the tip for the video to make your 808s fatter on the master is Tech EQ. It's kind of hard to pronounce, kind of a tongue twister. They're pretty much the same, either one you use. I'm just gonna use this one. And what this EQ is known for is subtracting and boosting the same frequency. It's a replication of the hardware that traditionally engineers would use before the digital era. You could use it on basically anything. I like to use it for mastering more. You can use it for vocals, creating warm vocals, making anything more thick and rich. You can add to kick, make a fat kick on it. Yeah, you can do anything you want. Really, until you get it yourself, until you apply it yourself, you won't really hear the distinct differences between it engaged and then it not engaged. It really, even just throwing it on, if you have something run through it, the harmonics it brings already add a different sort of texture that you wouldn't get if you didn't put it on. More times than not, it sounds good. It makes stuff just sound more full. So what we can do is on the left side here, you have boost, you have attenuate, you have your bandwidth, whether you want it to be sharp or broad, and you have the frequency you want to select. Same thing goes for the highs. It has select frequencies for you. So on the low frequency, you can do 20 hertz, you can do 30 hertz, you can do 60 hertz, you can do 100 hertz. But depending on the bandwidth of your frequency is going to determine how much it influences the frequencies around it. If you have a sharp bandwidth at 60 hertz, it's primarily only affecting 60 hertz as opposed to a little bit of 30 hertz or a little bit of 100 hertz. I like to do, you know, something subtle because you don't really want the effect to be so noticeable, but you'll mostly hear this on anything with a lower frequency range. So if you play it in your car, you might hear more of a difference. If you play it in a real studio, of course you'll hear a difference. So for the sake of this video, I'm gonna keep it at 60, and literally what I'll do is I'll only do like 3 dB and attenuate the same 3 dB, and it'll just make the 808 fatter. You can probably hear the difference over the mic. So what I want you to do is pay attention to the level. Without an engaged, it really barely goes over 0, but with it engages, you can see the attenuation making the low end smack a little bit more. The attenuation along with them. So this is with it engaged, and then I'm gonna play without it. Damn, bro. This fucking lawnmower ass motherfucker, bro. That shit's stupid. This is before and after. So this is before. Now with it engaged, it's a huge difference. And that's it, really. That's literally the only trick. And if you want to bounce it like that, you could. I'm gonna do some more leveling and add some more stuff to the master to make it sound a little better. But some other tricks you could do is have that going, but then also having the summing plugin. So this plugin resembles a summing board in a live studio it's supposed to introduce harmonics to make stuff sound warmer and more smooth. So what I like to do is I'll have this along with a Pulg Tech. You can even throw in a tape emulator, and then I'll have this Abbey Roads mastering chain to follow it. So just as a final recap for the video, what you want to do this trick on your master is get the Pulg Tech EQ, and you want to attenuate and boost the same frequency. Keep in mind the bandwidth of your Q band so that you're not boosting too much of another frequency. You want to have some, you know, smooth area, and most of all, you want to just use your ears. Even though everyone fucking says that, it's true. Just use your ears, and you know the result will come out as good as your ears are. So this is mixing tips 1. If you guys like these videos, comment below that you liked it. Please like the video, please subscribe. I want to reach 100 subscribers. Please subscribe if you watched it, and thank you for the support. See you in the next video.